Hi, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview for how Sourcewell and accessing these vendors and competitive bidding process and all of these great discounted prices and resources, like how that actually works. So I went out to the Sourcewell website. From here, I did in my email to you give you a couple of links, an overview, and how it works, and then you can look into specific vendors and contracts. I'm just going to start out with the overview. From the overview, it explains how they're able to offer these services and what kind of an organization Sourcewell is. Remember that it's a government-created service co-op, so there's no profit. It's not a for-profit organization at all. At any rate, from here, they do list categories for service vendors and supplies. Contracts are listed in multiple areas, so you don't have to find the one exact spot. For example, there are some things that are under athletics and playgrounds that might also be listed under grounds or facilities. The stuff that's under health and science might be double listed with some of the stuff under technology. So you just start at in the category area that you think might be what you're looking for. For example, I'm going to jump in under health and science. And from here, I can go down to a specific area. I can search directly for a vendor, or I can just scroll through. I happen to notice that in their health and science category, they have a contract for Lakeshore Learning. And I get stuff from Lakeshore Learning for education stuff all the time. So I'm just going to jump in there, show you what their listings look like. The products and services list everything that is available through that particular vendor or service provider. Sourcewell provides all of the original contract documents, so you can see what the original request for proposal looked like, what the actual contract that they've written is, the number for it, when it's in effect. They always share their proposal evaluation, so you can see what considerations went into effect when they approved this contract. So it's a very transparent service. From there, you can also see pricing and other information. So under pricing, for Lakeshore Learning, we can actually go into their particular pricing document. And this is, if you go through Sourcewell, this is the savings that you can have. So you can see it's based on amount of revenue, pretty steep, but they also offer free shipping. So something like this, and professional development. So something like this might be helpful, even if it's just a matter of saving. Going through them might save some shipping, for example. Let's take a look at another one of these guys out here. Go under cooperative purchasing. Again, I can go back here, or I can just go to particular vendors and contracts, search by category here. That lists them all. And again, I can go under the big picture images as well. I think I'm going to go to Office and Technology and show you another one. So Office and Technology, and I'm just going to scroll through. I could also search for categories here. Office and Technology Furniture. And I'm just going to scroll through until I find something that is related to education, or maybe furniture specifically. They do have even just simple office supply contracts. They have those through Staples, and you can get discounted purchases there. I'm going to go to Technion. Again, it shows what they have. Transparency in the documents, when the contract is in effect, what that RFP looked like, what the original contract was, how they evaluated the proposal. And oftentimes for organizations like schools or cities or counties, you're required to have this information anyway. So you can actually use this information because Sourcewell has gone out and done the RFP for you, which is just, again, I think really cool. And you can see what that evaluation and review that they did look like. So that might help with other people, with our organization's consideration for using a vendor or service. And then you can take a look at their pricing sheet. what does this contract look like? So for example, here we can see that their cabinets, this is the discount off of list price. So you can see that there's a considerable savings there. As far as categories go, food service is included, construction materials is included. They also have contracts for different software vendors, technology hardware vendors, electric vehicles, just about everything you can imagine. Food service, equipment, and they also, I should mention, Sourcewell owns Sourcewell Tech that used to be Ties, so there's also access to information technology support in addition to all of the vendors that are out here as well. So again, I think that's lots of pages of this actually. So I think this might be a really cool resource for us. I was thinking about that especially as we were looking at vendor catalogs for furniture and thinking we might be able to do better on any of those purchases going through a big service co-op. I may be a little bit biased because I happen to work for this organization, but I think they do a better job than any of the other service co-ops in Minnesota, and it doesn't cost us anything to join their services and be a member to access these competitive contracts. So hopefully this has been a helpful overview for you. Oh, I'd be silly if I didn't also mention these are the revenue that they gain from entering into these contracts with vendors. They take that revenue and reinvest it back into the services they provide. That's what funded the work that I did. And so you can see that they have technology for school support. So that's out there. That's Sourcewell Technology. And you can also see their cities, counties, and education programs. And this is who I worked for. So this is the kind of stuff that we offered. They also do online PD as well. So there might even be some resources that our teachers and staff could access that would be helpful at Achieve. So again, hopefully this is it's been helpful for you. I'm glad to answer any questions. Again, no obligation on my part, just thought it would be a good resource we might be able to make use of. Okay, have a great day. Bye.